Hello everybody and welcome back to Blue Jay Acres. My name is Noelle. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is day 8. So tonight, it is already getting late at 6:30. I have not been home all day today. So we are just gonna do a couple quick breads, holiday quick breads. It's something I wanted to get done anyway because I want to put them in the freezer so that we have them for Christmas Eve morning for breakfast on Christmas Eve. So we are gonna do a gingerbread loaf, and then we're also going to do a cranberry white chocolate loaf. So I think they're both going to be absolutely divine. Let's get them started. I'm gonna start my oven at 350 degrees. Next, I'm just gonna spray down my two pans, the two bread pans. All right, we're gonna start with the cranberry white chocolate bread. So we're gonna start by sifting together our dry ingredients. We are gonna do 1.5 cups of flour. A 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. A 1/4 teaspoon baking powder. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then I'm also going to add my vanilla. You would not add your vanilla if you're using extract, but because I'm using vanilla bean powder, I'm going to add mine in here so it just sifts all together. So now we're just going to sift it. All right, and then we're gonna set aside our dry ingredients. They're all sifted. And now we're gonna move into our wet ingredients. So here we're gonna start off with 1/2 cup of softened butter. And then 1 cup of sugar. This is 1/4 cup. Okay, we're gonna cream this. Oh, I thought I plugged it in. All right, we're gonna cream this. Then we're gonna add our eggs one at a time. We have 2 eggs we're gonna add in. And just mix them in good before you add the next one. All right, here I have 1/2 cup of, well, it's supposed to be buttermilk, but I just have whole milk mixed with a little bit of vinegar to make it more of a buttermilk. We're gonna alternate this with our dry ingredients as we pour it in. So I'm gonna start with some dry ingredients. And a little bit of the buttermilk. More of the dry ingredients. Buttermilk. More of the dry. with the dry. Next, I'm going to stir in some craisins. And some white chocolate chips. Just stir this all together, and then this is going to bake for about 55 minutes at 350 degrees. The recipes for these will be linked for you down below. And I'm just going to pour this into my pan. And this loaf is ready to go in the oven. All right, now the gingerbread loaf. So we're going to start off with a half a cup of softened butter. And we're going to do 1 cup of sugar. We're going to beat these together. And I'm going to add 1 egg. So then I'm just going to put this on top of a plate just to keep it from spilling, because I'm just going to sift it straight into there. So here I'm going to add 1.5 cups of flour. I'm going to have 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of ground ginger. Two teaspoons of cinnamon. 1 teaspoon of cloves. About a half teaspoon of nutmeg. Alright, now I have this ready to go. But we're going back to this wet mixture. We're going to slowly add in 1 cup of applesauce. This is just plain unsweetened applesauce. Oh, and I forgot to add my vanilla to my dry mixture, so I'm going to add some of that to my dry mixture, just because I'm using the powder. And we're going to slowly mix this in. And if you want to add nuts to this, you can as well. My family is not big on that. Only Kate and I really like nuts in our breads. So I'm going to leave nuts out, but pecans would be good in this. Alright. Next, I'm going to add all of my dry, but I'm just going to sift them into here. Just so there's no lumps of like baking powder or anything. The other day I made something and it had a lump of baking powder in it because my baking powder, or baking soda, is just getting kind of lumpy. So you can see in here it's kind of lumpy. And Charles was like, that bite tasted really salty. It's like, got a chunk of baking soda. So I'm just trying to sift it. There we go. And there was a little bit on the plate. So I'm going to dump that on here. And now I'm just going to stir this all together and get it nice and blended. And then that's it. This is going to cook for about 55 minutes. Alright, that's it. This just goes in. And I'm going to pop this in the oven. Alright guys, we're just going to let those bake, and then I'll be back when it's time to get those iced. I got to get dinner together for my family, straighten up my kitchen a little bit, and these are going to be so delicious. Can't wait to try them. I'll see who's going to taste test for you guys tonight, and yeah, see you in just a few. Alright, here they are. That's the cranberry, white chocolate, and the gingerbread. Now we're going to make the icing for these. Alright, we're going to start with the icing for the cranberry loaf. I am just using a 1/3 cup measure, but you want to do 2 cups of powdered sugar. To that you're going to add a little bit of vanilla. And a couple tablespoons of milk. And then you can beat it with a mixer, or we'll see if it'll come together just by stirring. It should. I just might have to add a tad bit more milk. Add just a little bit more milk. Then we're going to ice this cranberry loaf and let this sit for 30 minutes. And then we're going to melt some white chocolate chips and drizzle that on the top and top it with some dried cranberries. Still just a little bit more milk. This has been sitting out for about a half hour, but it's still pretty warm. So I'm going to just add the icing. And just kind of just spread it. All right, now we're gonna let this sit for about 30 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna go on and top it with some of the craisins because I want it to stick. So I'll top this while it's drying. Now we'll wait a half hour. All right, next we're gonna make the gingerbread icing. And I'm just gonna use the same bowl. We're gonna add a half a block of cream cheese, a little vanilla, and 1.5 to 2 cups of powdered sugar. So we'll start with that. And now we're just going to beat this together. It will come together eventually. There it's starting to. All right, so now the icing is ready. I'm just gonna ice the gingerbread loaf. Honey, are you gonna try gingerbread too?
Oh, I think you've got plenty of daughters home for taste testing today.
You're not gonna try the cranberry white chocolate?
I might try that.
He's not a gingerbread lover.
I'm not.
But all of my girls love it.
I empathize with the gingerbread man.
It's just not normal. I love gingerbread too. I'm not picky like all of you people.
I'm not picky. I just know what I like.
Now if you were adding pecans to this, I would just do like some crushed pecans on top as well. Just kind of finish off. But I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on top. Again, just going to sprinkle a little cinnamon on top. And now this is about ready for the white chocolate. So I'm just gonna melt some white chocolate chips. All right, and then I'm just gonna take and I'm gonna just drizzle best I can. This is not really wanting to drizzle. This white chocolate over the top. Now it's starting to drizzle some. Much better. All right, we're just gonna let that set up for a few minutes and I'm gonna go find some taste testers for you. All right, so here they are. All right, Kate and I are gonna be your taste testers. Which one do you want to start with?
I was gonna do this one.
The cranberry white chocolate.
It looks good.
I like very good.
Definitely tastes the white chocolate.
Mm-hmm. I think it's very good.
It almost tastes like a white cake with a white chocolate icing. It's kind of what it reminds me of a little bit.
I think it's very good.
I don't think you taste the cranberries too much. More of a texture.
All right, now the gingerbread. I taste the cranberries. Some of yours fell out though when I was cutting the piece.
Oh, no.
This is probably why you didn't taste it very good.
I love gingerbread.
It's good. I overcooked it a hair.
I don't think you noticed.
I noticed, but I think it's still good. It's pretty good. Not my favorite we've ever made. The white chocolate cranberry is bomb.
No, but I love gingerbread. Any gingerbread's good gingerbread.
True. That's good because we're having this Christmas Eve morning. All right, you guys, that's going to wrap it up for tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow. We're going to get a drink that's very sweet. Have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye, everybody.
Bye.